This is the divisional. This is case 3 divisional. We're going to do 3 and 4. And I think that's all there is, right? Then is it just 4 of them? No, I got to look. Because I can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Yep, 3 and 4, and then we're done. And then it's just the 51 case. And now maybe tomorrow night I'll put up a break. Maybe. Okay? There's a good chance. Good chance. Hey, Jaden, come crush this box down for me. This trash can. It's real quick, like. All right, guys. Jumbo. These are fast, so I don't have to pull out all the inserts and stuff. Thank you, sir. I'll be able to do this in about 30 minutes. Both cases in probably, hour, maybe even less. Jose Suarez. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to make room. Hold on. Let me put this up here. And then move it over a little bit to here so that I've got enough room to do all my divisions. There we go. Okay. So AL West, right off the bat. And the auto wasn't where I was expecting it either, so the autos are in a different spot. Bo Bichette. Brady Singer, 36 out of 50. Ooh. Marco Luciano refractor auto. That's a nice card. Got a red. Miguel Amaya, red paper. Dang. It's a really nice card. That would have been mine if we had been opening this in the... That's alright. Nice hit, though. For the Cubs. It's not an auto, but I'm going to put it in the... That's a damn nice hit. Taylor Widener. So the NL West, 2 autos. AL West, 1 auto. And a big red paper for the NL Central. Box 2. Wander Franco. Nice hit to 150. Hunter Green to 499. Kybert Ruiz to 75. Dodgers. That's a good movie. I liked Ant-Man and the Wasp. Paul Rudd's hysterical. He really is. Mason Martin. NL Central. Edward Cabrera, NL East, refractor auto. I'd say that makes the refractor run a Vladdy run, but I don't think Vladdy has refractor autos, so no such dice. Should be one more auto in here, though. I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark and say it's in that pack right there. So let's see if my last pack. Yeah, the first one's good too. Got a gold. And it's the auto. I was close. Israel Wilson for the Braves. So another NL East. So I was wrong on where the auto is, but, you know, it's hard to tell when they move like that. I thought it was in this pack. That was a good hit, though, gold auto. Gold auto, big red paper. All right, box 3 coming up. Cole Winn, Rangers. Brandon Crawford. Tristan McKenzie. A really nice looking Nate Lowe. 008 out of 150, Nate Lowe. Nice card. I don't think Blatty has any blues either, does he? Because we're actually technically on the Vladdy run. Brock Burke back-to-back Rays in the blues. You don't hit very many blues. You know, you're lucky if you hit two. But Nate Lowe's your indicator. So the next card could be Vladdy, you know. But I don't think he has blues. I think he's gold. Gold is his lowest one, other than retail green. Greater all, blue paper. Dean Kramer and that auto move too. Look at that. Orioles, Dean Kramer. So all three autos in that box were AL East. Well, they both have base, but you mean just based on color, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. And then the retail green. Yeah. Still, Golden betters a lot of cards. You know, you figure because they did do shimmer, so that's 100 gold, 50 orange, 10 red. You know, so I mean you're looking at 168, 169. You know, plus the base. So they probably did in the ballpark of 500 autos. That's probably about right. Vladdy Guerrero to 150. Nice card for the Blue Jays. Right around 500 autos is probably what they signed. Maybe more if you count the green, because I mean, I guess they signed green too, right? So it's another 200. Yeah, this is divisional. It's fast though. We're almost halfway done. It's already been only 10 minutes, so 13 minutes. It'll be quick. We've got two of them, but it'll take me less than an hour to do both cases. And then we'll get back on the 51 caser. We'll be back ever so quickly. There's 27 people in the chat, which is like a lot for me. So I feel like I have to be like more entertaining than normal. Because normally, even when nobody's in there, like I will be breaking for myself. There will be nobody hanging out. I mean, I'll be doing a break, but nobody will be here. I'll still talk like as if the room was full. DL Hall. But now that there's 27 people and the other night there was 60 and stuff like that, you know, a lot of breakers have rooms with 100 people in them. But my clientele normally joins the break in the afternoon and the evening and then goes to bed and then watches the recap in the morning, you know? So a lot of times it's like me and Royals hanging out. Chance Adams to 499. So that's 4 autos in a row for the AL East. But yeah, I feel like I have to be more entertaining. When I first started breaking, I was really nervous that I, would run out of things to talk about. And that based on that, I would sound ignorant, like I wouldn't have enough things to say about the product or the pack or the prospect or, what the hell ever. Jordan Alvarez to 499. So what I did is I printed off a list of your mama jokes so that I would have something to say during like these times when I was, clueless and ignorant. And whoa, Nate Lowe refractor. Told you we were on the refractor run. Nate told you we were on the refractor run for Vladdy. He doesn't have a refractor, but we might hit Victor Mesa because he's the next hit. Assuming Victor Mesa has refractors. I think he does though, because I think I've hit one. But anyway, so I keep looking over and seeing it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, 28 people. What am I gonna do? What more can I discuss? What's up with my target? The one with the scale? The one where he had the blow dryer. I, I told him he had a battery operated Revlon hair dryer. Right? I never used them. In my first break, I never used them, but I felt so much better knowing I had them. You know, like I had as a backup for my ineptitude some Your Mama Joe. Like, and I made sure that they weren't like overly offensive or anything like that. You know, it was like, your mama's so fat she sat on a dollar bill and a booger squirted out of George Washington's nose. You know, your mama's so fat she sat on a dollar and 4 quarters came out. You know, stuff like that. It's like they weren't bad, but yeah, I don't know. That one and Joey, yeah, the Joey one making the rounds. There was like over 2,000 views last time I saw it. Kyle Tucker base auto. Kyle Tucker base. Finally a new division. We're back to the AOS. We've circled back around to the one we started with. I still have not hit AL Central, but usually I hit a lot of AL Central, so I think we're safe in the second half. But oh, look at that, another auto. I did not expect another auto. Israel Wilson, so he's got 2 autos for the Braves. So we have a division for the first time in my long divisional career of 2019 Bowman. I've started the halfway point, ended the halfway point, and I have a division without a hit, and that is AL Central. So we gotta pick it up. The Babe Ruth cut auto. That one, the thing about the Babe Ruth cut auto, Royals, is you did such a good job making that graphic that it was so believable that people still talk about it, about how Topps ruined the card. There was even a thread on Blowout, and the guy that started the thread legitimately was like, do you guys think Topps ruined this Babe Ruth cut by adding this text? And what it was is it was a Babe Ruth cut that we pretended to pull out of some product. I don't know, 5-star or something like that. And it was a real cut that we had found online, and we added the text. Well, Royals added the text. If I were alive today, I would PC Bryce Harper, right? So we must have done this in 2012. And anyway, it was very believable. Apparently, it was more believable than usual. Steel Walker refractor auto, and a lot of people fell for it. And so I got a lot of flack for that one. Yeah, the Topps Monopoly Blasters. That one was probably the first one I ever did where I was shocked at how many people like fell for it. Like, I thought, you know, it might seem believable at first, but you know, eventually you're gonna realize it's a joke, and that did not happen. Even though I put in the video description, you know, the guy that made the cards, I put a link to him. I was like, hey, you know, this guy made these. But people, I guess they didn't click it because you have to click like show more or something like that. Yeah. Museum collection, yeah. Yeah, I had one guy tell me that I owed him gas money. He said I owed him gas money because he used up all his gas driving around Texas, going to all the different Walmarts, looking for looking for the 2011 Topps Monopoly Blaster box. So I don't know, but that one was a fun one to do. Did that one at my kitchen table. and I did it when I did it. It was so long ago. Aaron Judge and Corey Ray. When I did it, I could only post a 15-minute video or a 10-minute video, something like that. Like, YouTube would only allow me to post a 10-minute video. And so I had to stop the videos and then start a second one in order to finish the break. Kobe Allard for the Braves, and Kobe Allard base for the Topps Monopoly. That's why there's a 9-minute, 59-second video. And then there's another video, you know, that's another 9 minutes or whatever. But those were fun. I remember walking into the LCS in 2011 and hearing people talking to the owner of the, like the guy behind the counter and his customers talking about the video. So that was cool. This looks like a red sterling is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, it is a red sterling. What a hit too. Alec Baum, 4 of 5 red sterling auto. Damn, that's a nice card. Holy cow. Hello. For the Phillies. NL East. Big divisional hit. Yeah, right? And they had a good picture of it too. I mean, that's the thing. You got to have a picture you can work with, and that one was a really good one. They probably scanned it or something, but that's a great hit right there. That's fantastic. So let me ask you guys something. Corbin, are you still here? If I did a product, right, and I had cards of a set that I created, and they included on-card autos of actual people, like not Alec Baum, but you know, maybe somebody similar, would it raise the perceived value of those on-card autos? Legitimately on-card autos, if I put them in one touches? You know, like when you open the product, the autos were in one touches. Would that raise the perceived value? I mean, obviously it would only actually raise the actual value by the price of the one touch, right? But would it raise the perceived value of the product enough where it would be worth it to do it? That's a question I have, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the answer. I'm not sure if I spend, you know, stupid amounts of money buying hundreds of one touches and it doesn't raise the value of whatsoever, you know? Or would it be worth it to splurge, you know, $1 or whatever, $1.50, whatever it is, on these one touches for each auto? So that's a no then, huh? Like, and I'm not talking about a bad prospect either. All right, for instance, say I had a guy who signs 200 autographs for my product, and yesterday he put up a line where he pitched, you know, I think it was like 5 innings, struck out 11, gave up no runs. So not a bad prospect, right? You know, people notice prospects like that. So, I don't know. I can't decide. I can't decide if it's good or bad. Good idea or bad idea. Like, does it make the product look a little bit better? You know, maybe just slightly more professional. Like, if it had, you know, the little sticker over the... Like, if it had a, you know, the sticker, not inside the bag, but just the sticker over that part, you know, that people do. I don't know. I can't put my finger on the pulse for that one. Yes. Hypothetically, the hypothetical product, yes, it will. No, it won't. No MLB logos because obviously I couldn't get the license. Topps has the exclusive. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. All right, I don't mean to get us off topic or anything. I was just curious what you guys thought about that. Completely, utterly hypothetical, coming to you, hopefully, in July. Julio Pablo Martinez. Kybert Ruiz. Steven Duggar. Cole Tucker. Cabrera for the Cardinals. I'm listening. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. One thing that I have to do for legal reasons is I cannot use a player that may or may not be in the product as a selling point. Like, I can't say, hey, here's my product and I got, these 5 guys have autographs in it. I can't do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, here's my product, and it also includes surprise, mystery, original content. Brock Burke for the Rays. I don't know. I guess it depends on who the future stars that never were are. It's definitely going to depend on the player. Trout auto to 10. Is it on card? What year is it? I mean, obviously a Trout on card auto from Topps to 10. You're looking at few $100 at least. It sounds like an insert auto, stars that never were, future stars that never were, sounds like an insert, so not as much as his base. If it's not on card, that's going to take a chunk out of its value. The year's going to matter. Obviously 2010, 2011, 2012 is better than pretty much anything else. 2014 on card. I think for something like that, you wouldn't have to find the exact card. You just have to find a comparable card. A Trout on card auto for an insert numbered to 10. Pretty much anything is gonna is going to be comparable. You know, just find that, and you'll be able to. Brock Burke, you'll be able to judge pretty well. We've talked about it. I want to avoid it because I'm trying to get it as close to the line as I can. And what I mean by that, Mason Martin Gold, that's a really big card. Mason Martin Gold, what I mean by that is for this product, my goal is not to make any money, which sounds ridiculous, but the reason is because I want to be making these in 10 years from now. You know, I want to have my Players Association license in full for, you know, so many products a year, and I want to put them out, you know, quarterly or whatever, and that's my goal. So in order to do that, I want this first one to just be amazing. So I don't want to put in anything that I can't calculate immediately. Like, you know, what do I have to calculate for a redemption? How long is it going to take? You know, that kind of thing. So I don't know. They might, though. They might. What's up, Mijo? Sure. I kind of put the cart before the horse in respect to I've already purchased my boxes and my stickers, and you know, I've already got all of that just because I wanted to be active. I wanted to start moving on it, and but I knew what size I wanted everything to be all along. Basically, I wanted to include packs and hits. Packs and hits, you know, so basically a repack product. But I wanted to also include original content, and that's what I've been working on almost exclusively ever since. Wander Franco. You know, I'm trying to avoid the what was it? Prospect Rush, when they had the you know, the super, the Chris Bryant super, and they put the redemptions and everything, and then they had to ship all those cases. I'm trying to avoid that. I don't like that. I also don't want to have point cards. You know, I don't want to do Heroes of Sport had point cards, and somebody else put out a product recently with, you know, bird cards and stuff like that. And if you built a set, you got an incentive, and you know, I don't want to do that. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I know I could put out a product and immediately sell out, like sell out overnight. And that was my goal. But now it has to be bigger because I can only do one. So I don't think it's a size that I can sell out overnight. I think I can sell a lot of it overnight and then sell the rest within a week, but I was really hoping not to do it this way. But legally, I had to do it this way. So we'll see. Yes, hypothetically. $99.99. Mid-range. $99.99 a box. Bryce Harper Gold. That's the first one I've hit. That's a cool card. Bryce Harper, it's the short print base, but it's the gold version. That's a great hit. That is really a great hit. The NL East has done really, really well. Nate Pearson. But basically $100. $100 out the door. Eloy Jimenez, that's another nice hit. And it's going to be like the Christmas boxes in that if you get a box worth $100, you got a bad box. And I'm pretty sure I can do that without any trouble. It's just now I've got to make so many of them. Cal Mitchell, definitely more than I wanted to. But, so, yeah. Paper, 14-point Mate. Only because, you know, just I'm not in a position to do it any other way. I would prefer chrome, but the first one's paper. If I could find a way to print them in chrome, I would do it. But I don't. Honestly, I wouldn't even know where to start. I guess that's something I need to work on, because eventually I do want to go chrome. Julio Rodriguez. Casey Golden, 17 out of 499. Casey Golden, refractor auto. And that's probably the last auto. This was a great case, though. Spectacular case. No, we'd never want to make them nervous anyway. You know, it would be cool to do a sketch. I hadn't even considered that, but that would be really cool. Have some kind of a sketch set in there. I don't know legally how I could do it, though, you know. Non-auto, Eloy Jimenez, Pearson, Hernandez, Burke, Tucker, Ruiz, Colby Allard, Tucker, Hall, Vladdy Guerrero, McKenzie, Wynn, Ruiz, Wander Franco, Brady Singer, and Bo Bichette. So, some cool cards. NL West, 4 hits, Casey Golden, refractor, Logan Webb, Trey Widener, and Marco Luciano. That's a nice one. Refractor. AL West. Excuse me. 2 color. Jose Suarez and Kyle Tucker. So, okay. AL Central. Steel Walker refractor and Connor Capel. NL Central though. Cal Mitchell purple. Mason Martin gold. Genesis Cabrera, Amaya paper, and another Mason Martin. So they did well. AL East, Brock Burke to 299. Nate Lowe, Chance Adams refractor auto. Dean Kramer, Brock Burke, and Nate Lowe blue. Nate Lowe, by the way, is the indicator card for Vladdy. But we didn't hit anybody. Bryce Harper, gold paper. Matt Vierling, Julio Pablo, Israel Wilson, and a gold, and Edward Cabrera. And then finally, a red Alec Baum Sterling auto. 4 of 5. So color autos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Great case. That was a great case. All right. Let's see what we got here. um, I don't know. Maybe as a parody. These will probably ship tomorrow. Or, yeah, tomorrow.